Grandma. This episode will be torso. We'll do bigger arm movements, smaller hand movements, and spinal movements, and sort of rotate through. A lot of these would be good ones to take it easy and just do every other side, or to add some weights if you feel like that sounds good too. So let's get started. We'll start by flying away. So you'll release your arms down by your side, and then we're going to raise our arms. You can raise them as far as you want, just a little raise, or up to your shoulders, maybe a little bit higher. You want to keep your shoulders nice and relaxed while you do it though, so raising them too much higher would probably be too far. But we'll just raise them at last count, but let's do 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now we'll do some wrist circles. So I'm just going to roll your wrists, flap your hands around one way and then the other way. You can do this with fists too. One way and then the other way. Great. Now we're going to do some spinal work. This would be great if you had arms on your chair to hold on to. Otherwise, you can go as far as you feel comfortable. It just be a little lean over, but we're going to try and keep in a plane, but just lean from side to side. Hold one side a little bit longer, and over to the other. Center, spinal lean, and over to the other. And one last time. And done. Awesome. And now we're going to do some goal post crunches. So you can be like a cactus up here, or you can have your arms a little bit lower. And we're just going to squeeze our arms in front of us. You want to hold them at shoulder height. That's a pretty good strengthener. Or down here is nice too. Again, not really counting. You can do as many of these as feel good. Or again, just do one side and then the other. Let's do 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, be gone. 3, 2, 1. Great. Now we'll just work on our hands a little bit more. So big palms, scrunch them tight. Open your hands really wide. Make fists. A couple more times. Wide fists. Wide fists. Wide fists. One more time. Wide hands and fists. Great. All right, we already took our spine side to side, so now we're going to try and twist it. You can take your right hand and bring it up on your right hip, and your left hand over to your left knee, right knee. Just mirror me, and then try and turn your entire body over to look at that right wall. And then you can switch your hands, so your right hand goes on your left knee, and your left hand is on your left hip. And you're looking over to your left wall. And twisting back to the first side. Maybe it doesn't go all the way down to your knee. That's fine too. It can be on your thigh. And the second side. Awesome. Okay. Now we're going to work on twisting our arms. So reach your arms out like a zombie in front of you, a mummy. And we're going to do palms up and palms down. Palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down. One more time, palms up, palms down. Great. Now we're going to do some bicep curls so you can get nice muscles. You can just relax your upper arm down by your side and make sort of loose fists. You don't want to strain too much. And we're just going to curl our arms up and down. You can stay right in the center area. Some nice slow movements with this is a really good muscle builder. Or if you want to hold your cans of ginger ale in your hand right now too, that's a good muscler. Or do every other arm, whatever feels good today. Let's do 10 more. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. And our last move is a little tricky to do in a chair, but I'll do the really extreme version and then you can figure out what works for you. So we're going to curl our spine all the way and then we're going to curl it back like this. It's called cat and cow because you're supposed to be wiggling your spine like a cat would. For you, it might just be a really gentle wiggle of your pelvis, sort of tucking it under, or just moving your tummy back and forth, changing your weight on your seat. So try and round over and then sit up tall, and round over and sit up tall. Again, this might be a really subtle movement. There's a really cool study that talked about people lying in beds picturing themselves doing sit-ups, and they experienced way more stomach muscle growth than people who didn't think about doing sit-ups. So just thinking about doing this is actually going to be really good for your spine. Crazy. Okay. Let's take a big breath in because that sounds good to me. And let it out. Awesome. Thank you.